So, I think that was a good point to bring up because there are, churches that are also unequally yoked.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they come together and there could be some confusion there too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's certain churches um that I say shouldn't visit, but not like you shouldn't just accept every single doctrine. You
Yeah.
know, you should, agree with your adversary quickly. Not agree with your adversary quickly, but how can two walk together unless they've agreed? But it says I'm gonna get into the in biblical terms the unequally yoked because a lot of people are definitely looking at this as like a intimate romantic relationship, and we definitely want to look into that too, but also other relationships that are unequally yoked as well. um so do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. So we kind of have established what unbelievers are.
Mm-hmm.
For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? So they're just like, there's no law. They just do what they want. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? There's nothing. And I'm not to say that they're just crazy and they just do everything and anything, but they have the potential to do everything and anything. But
Yeah.
there's nothing to for them to feel like, oh, there's no punishment, there's no law to them against it. So what kind of relationship are two people gonna have if you're just completely liberal and completely freedom with no regulations,
Yeah.
and this person is about like, wait, we gotta have some regulations with this freedom. What type of relationship would those two have at all in any context? Or what fellowship has light with darkness? Um, Light and dark, they're opposites. So the yoke is a metaphor for partnership,
Mm-hmm.
where two animals are joined together to work in union. In the same way, people who are yoked together in a relationship should ideally share common beliefs and goals. So they had this when they have two animals and they yoke them together.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing called a yoke, and they put them around the two animals, and they want to make sure they're equal. I don't know if it's like they want to make sure those two animals are balanced
Mm-hmm.
because it can they can be off balance. So that's kind of like where the metaphor stems from. Two animals being yoked up and they're not equal. I don't know if it's like in weight or what. Like they do like a whole deep dive,
Yeah.
but they're unequal. So in the same way, that's why I look at it like kind of like a math equation. Like if you look at like what do they call that thing? It's like you have like a something you put something on this side and you
Mm-hmm.
put something on this side, and it can either go like this. You know what I'm talking about?
I know you're talking
I
about a
just don't
weight.
know
A
what it's
scale,
called,
like a
but
weight
A
scale.
scale,
I
yeah.
guess it's a weight scale. I don't know.
It's a little
I'm
scale.
just thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
Like
weight
he puts
scale.
through.
So in
Yeah.
your relationship, I feel like it should be right here.
Yeah. Or else it's just like if you're unequally yoked, you're basically it's like you running on a treadmill. Like you running, you love this person and you do anything for this person, but she doesn't or he doesn't understand your morals. And let's say you trying to chase God and your woman not of God. So you chasing God, right? But your woman steady steady on that treadmill, like, yeah, like basically pulling you back. As you run, she pulling you back.
Like
So
pulling
you
you off
so
the
you
treadmill.
on you basically well you run in the same place and you've been running the same place. You honestly, if not the same place, then you running behind because you try to be like God and she not like God and y'all spend more time together. I'm not gonna lie, y'all spend more time together than you and God, honestly. You feel me? So it's like you basically it's like you automatically backslide. Like you want to you love God, but you love this girl, and you want to go on dates and all this stuff, and then she say, "Hey, I don't want to go to church. Let's go out. Let's go out to this party real quick. If you love me, you go to this party. You gonna end up choosing that party, and or you gonna end up choosing God, and she gonna get mad that you choosing God, and it's like you get a lose lose situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why being unequally yoked is kind of not good for you. It's not healthy, you know. That's what I say.
Yeah. And also, when you're like thinking about this relationship, us going forward, you kind of set yourself up for failure if you're thinking about, oh, well, we have the potential to be equally yoked. It's like you have the
Yeah,
potential to be equally yoked and you're getting ready to marry this person.
yeah,
Like that's like driving a car and you both have a steering wheel and y'all have not made a decision on which way y'all gonna turn.
mm-hmm,
It's like y'all about to wreck this car, bro.
yeah,
Like, don't depend on like people depend on a miracle for God to make us equally yoked. Like, God, you can change their religion, you can change their goals to match up with mine. I really love this person. And then it's like, but why don't you believe in God, have enough faith in God for him to bring you a person that you're equally yoked with,
yeah,
you know?
I feel like that's why like it's important